Welcome back, everyone. Happy Monday. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching. Today we have a chest workout again. Yes, it's gonna be interesting. So if you need any chest workout ideas, or if you need the motivation to go to the gym, start your fitness journey in 2024, make sure to stick around because it's going to be interesting. I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you through my whole workout today. Same as the last time. It's going to be the same split. It's going to be the same exercises, same amount of repetitions, sets, tempo, form, you name it. The only difference is today I want to talk about progressive overload. So what does that mean? Why is it important? Why are we going to be talking about that today? It's going to be interesting. So actually, I should start with that. What is progressive overload? Basically, it's just lifting heavier or increasing the frequency, the amount of sets, exercises, you name it. It doesn't matter as long as you, within reason, within sort of a comfort, but at the same time challenging your body, or your muscles basically. You are training harder and harder every day, or every week I should say. For every workout you have, you're gonna increase either the amount of repetitions or how heavy you lift, the tempo maybe as well. Instead of going too fast, you're gonna increase the tempo. There are so many ways you can overload. You can progressively overload, and that's why it is called progressive, because you're gonna be doing it over time. So this week, for example, we are doing a bench press and I'm lifting 70 kilos on the first 2 sets, and then I drop to 60 because I'm doing more repetitions on the last set. The next week, I'm gonna try to increase how heavy I lift. I'm gonna try to increase the weight to, I don't know, I can give it a try from 72, either 75 or 80 kilos. So yeah, it's gonna be you trying to lift heavier or do more reps just to, within reason and within your comfort, obviously, trying to not get injured, trying to stimulate the muscles to grow. So that's exactly what progressive overload does. It stimulates the muscles to recover fast and grow much more. Because essentially, it's not coming to the gym, it's not only just coming to the gym and doing the same exercise over and over and over again, which is obviously key and important to your, depending on our goal. Mine, for example, is bodybuilding at this point in time because I want to grow muscles. I just can't do, besides doing the same exercises, that's not enough on its own. So that's why you need to introduce progressive overload as well. So hopefully it's going to make sense as we go along on the exercises today. But just know I'm going to be talking about that throughout the week, throughout all of the workouts, because it's really important. So again, it's not just you coming to the gym every day or as many times a week you go to the gym. That on its own, it's not enough. You have to progressively overload over time, progressively. So anyways, I hope you enjoy the workout today, and I'll see you in a bit. So that is officially the first exercise complete. One thing I wanted to mention is with this exercise, you want to target the upper fibers of your chest. So ideally, if you're doing it right, when you're in the upper part of the movement, you're gonna feel that burn. So just make sure to squeeze really, really hard when you're doing this exercise. And I'm almost 100% sure, I almost can guarantee you are gonna be targeting the right muscles, the right fibers. You're gonna feel it, and it's gonna be really, really nice. So let's go on to the next one. Next up, we've got the barbell bench press. Now, remember, this one can be a dangerous exercise if you don't know how to do it correctly. First of all, don't go too crazy on these ones. Don't overload excessively because it can be dangerous, and especially if you want to go heavy on these ones, have a spotter spotting you, because otherwise it can be dangerous. Imagine this barbell just falling on your, God forbid, your head, your knee, your neck, even your chest is gonna hurt a lot, so don't go too crazy. In terms of progressive overload, last week I was on 70 kilos on the first couple sets. Today I'm gonna go 75 for the first one and see how it goes, and depending on that, I'm gonna keep the same weight for the second set, or I'm just gonna drop it to 70 and then on to the last set. So it's gonna be the first couple sets are gonna be 4 to 6 reps, and the last one is gonna be 6 to 8 reps. So see how it goes. Hopefully it's gonna be fantastic. So let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls. Feels like I don't have no flaws. Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24.
All right, another exercise done. One of the things I really wanted to emphasize, this is really important. So, as I made this mistake before, and I don't want you to do it, never, ever neglect the smaller weight. These 2.5s and 1.25s are going to be your friends at all times. These are going to massively increase your overload gain, if you know what I mean, because, well, hopefully you were able to see that on the first set when I was going for 75 kilos. 2.5 kilos on each side are going to make those 5 kilos, and it's going to feel a lot heavier, I promise you that. And again, don't go too crazy on these ones because it can be scary, dangerous, and we don't want you to get injured. So on to the next exercise, let's go. Next up, we've got the single arm dumbbell bench press. Pretty similar to a bench press, only this time it's going to be with an incline bench. And the other thing is, with this one, we want to target an individual muscle at a time, so each of the pecs individually. This is to try to fix any imbalances. In my case, I said it before, that my left pec is bigger than my right pec for whatever reason. So we need to fix that. And this is one of the exercises that is going to help me to fix it. So pretty straightforward. Again, it's going to be 3 sets. First couple sets are going to be 6 to 8 reps, and the last one is going to be 8 to 10 reps. In terms of overload, I was on 26 kilos on the first couple sets last week, so I'm increasing it to 20. Oh, right. So I'm increasing it to 28. There you go. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Let's go. Right, another exercise done. Hopefully you noticed I'm feeling my, well, either pec at a time. The idea is for me to actually get that right mind-muscle connection, knowing that I'm targeting the right fibers in my chest with each side, if that makes sense. So hopefully, if you're doing it right as well, you're gonna get that burning sensation really good. And you're actually gonna be able to feel, as long as you are progressing on the movement, right, especially right at the top of movement, you're gonna feel that, yeah, the muscles there. And always remember to squeeze at the top of movement in this case, and never lose tension as I'm going up or as I'm going down. Never lose that tension. So let's go on to the next exercise. Yep. Right, on to assisted dips. And with this one is a bit different because this is an assisted weight we're using essentially. We don't want to increase the weight, rather decrease the weight. So essentially we want to work as close as possible, if not fully, with our body weight. So hopefully that makes sense to you. And one of the things I wanted to mention is when you are at the bottom of the movement, you want to get that L shape. Hopefully you're going to be able to see that, see how it goes. It's going to be 3 sets, 6 to 8 reps on the first couple and 8 to 10 reps on the last one. So let's go. Right, another exercise complete. One of the things I wanted to mention is in terms of overload, and just for reference actually, last week I was on 9 kilos on the first couple sets. I lowered that on both first sets to 4.5 kilos. And then the third, I just increased the weight up to 9 kilos. That's just for reference, but just so you know, overload on assisted dips, it's gonna be inverted. So we wanna lower the weight instead of increasing it, if that makes sense. On to the last exercise of the day. Let's go. Last but not least, we've got the cable line extension pullover. This is just a variant of the regular pullover, basically because we don't want the weights. As we progressively overload, we don't want the weights to fall on our faces, our chests, or anything, to prevent injuries basically, and to allow us to go a bit heavier every time we perform this exercise, if that makes sense. Yeah, in terms of overload, I was on 14.7 on the first couple sets last week, and then I lowered that to, well, I'll have to check it out. But anyways, I'm gonna increase that to 17 kilos this week. Again, just for reference, but just to let you know what a progressive overload would be for me in this case. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Right, that is our workout successfully completed. I'm really proud of this one. This is the right way to start a Monday, a week, if you ask me. In the end, I went all 17 on all sets, and in case I didn't mention it, all 3 sets are going to be 10 reps with a 1 minute rest pause. It's going to be really fast, 2, 1, 2, 1, hold, 2 seconds up, holding for 1 second, 2 seconds up, holding for 1 second, never losing tension. I keep saying this, but it's really important. And obviously, always, not obviously, but always try to squeeze right at the top of movement in this particular exercise. So I hope you've enjoyed so far this workout, but we are not done yet. We still have 20-minute cardio to finish, so let's go. Right, so just to wrap things up, the way I like it, on my 20-minute cardio row machine, you know I love this one now. Yeah, so today we have the chest workout, same as last week. The only difference though, with today we talked about progressive overload. It's really important, it's key, besides consistency and coming every week. Every day, ideally, you're going to be doing a different workout, different muscles, targeting different muscles. So in my case, my current split is going to be a chest day, ideally on Monday, then the next day it's going to be a back day, the next day is going to be a leg day, and the last day, the fourth day, is going to be an arms and shoulders day. You probably figured that out so far if you are following this channel. But anyways, progressive overload, increasing the weights on every exercise, or increasing the frequency, the amount of reps, increasing the tempo on any given exercise. If you were doing 2-1-2-1, you can increase that one to 3-2, 4, 3-1, 2-1, depending on how you feel. But what I'm trying to say is, progressive overload, it doesn't mean necessarily you have to increase the weight. There are so many ways you can progressively overload on all your exercises. Just bear in mind, you could either be increasing your weight, increasing the frequency, the amount of sets, the amount of reps you do on each exercise, or even your tempo. You're increasing your tempo. All of those ways are options, are choices, are ways for you to progressively overload in time. So ideally, you want to do that day, well, on a weekly basis, in my case. So if I did, I don't know, 70 kilos on a bench press today, 75 kilos next week, I'm going to try to go on 75 kilos for the first couple sets, and then on the following week I'm going to try to go on 80 kilos on the first set, and so on. Hopefully you follow along on that short explanation, and hopefully it makes sense. But as I always say, I don't want to keep it too long, so if you got to this part of the video, I really appreciate it. I really thank you so much for watching. You rock, you are the best. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Hopefully it has given you some tips, pointers, workout ideas. And if that's the case, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. As I always say, it helps with the algorithm. If you don't know what that is, it's just a way for YouTube to allocate your videos, to get the videos to people who might be interested in this type of content, who might need workout ideas, who might need the motivation to go to the gym this year and start their fitness journey. So if you want me to talk about anything in particular, if you found any of the exercises particularly interesting today, leave it in the comments below. Let me know, where are you watching me from? What are you doing in terms of your fitness journey? Have you started yet? If so, how's it going for you? If you haven't started yet, what's stopping you from starting? And yeah, that's it. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.